Okay, let me read this problem. Today's problem 682 baseball game. So, seems like iterative approach will be good here. I need to just go through this operations array. It's gonna be string array of strings, and I need to check if it's like so here 2 add to the record now 5 and 2. Okay. Okay, so I go through the array for. So the idea is for this task. So we have output 30, input this one. We'll do the following. So we gonna go through this values one by one, and we're gonna check, and we're gonna have a temporary array with possibly like 2 integers, and like this one, but let's say int 1 and int 2, and we're basically gonna have this algorithm. Let's say we have a number there. Let's say we have number. We will take the int 2, we'll write it to int 1, and we'll write down the number into int 2. If we're gonna have C we're gonna have C, we're gonna just make int 2 equals 0. If we're gonna have so we need D double. It means we need to So we have here 5, 2, so 5, okay. So in this case, we're gonna write int 2 to the int 1, and then int 1, and then int 1, or int 1, int 2, x into int 2. And then if we're gonna have plus, we need to add 1 to each other, and then so if you have plus, we need to int 1, like temporary variable, temp, okay, int 2, write it down into temp, and int 1 equals int 1 plus int 2, and temp equals int and int 1 equals temp. Here it was int 2, and then int 1 equals temp. Yep, so that's it. And oh no. And then we need to, when we have a number, we'll have 5, and so we need to record the total sum of 5 plus 10 plus 15 equals 30. Return the sum of all the scores on the record after applying all the operations. Why we don't add 2? Okay. Why we don't have 2 here? Because we basically... Okay. I wonder if you can invalidate, remove the previous score, record as now 5. If you have a sequence of CC, can we have a sequence of C? Like we have here 1 and we have clear. So if you have a couple of clear records, then it means that we need basically to maintain all these records. Yeah, it means that we need to maintain all the records, because you cannot just escape with two temporary variables. I didn't like it. So we have like 1000 operations. We have plus, minus, minus 3 by... So if we're gonna add 10 to the power of 4 1000 times to each other, so it's gonna be like 10 to the power of 4 multiplied by 1000, 10 to the power of 7. So we can still have C. Score on the right. Okay, so they also say there is always going to be a previous score, and it hints that basically it's going to be multiple C's. Okay, so I'm gonna have array list. So the instead of like having this temp array of 2 elements, I'm gonna have just array list instead of this one. And time complexity of that algorithm gonna be O of n, where is n number of operations, time, and the gonna be time, and the space complexity gonna be also O of n, because I'll have to keep this array of records, and the space complexity will be linear here. So let me start coding that one. So we have array list so we have a solution, we have Java, we have here also Java, okay, might need this function, so I'm gonna have a temporary array list, array list of integer, and then records with new array list, import new list. So I need to go one by one for the records. For op first string op in operations, I need to go if operation is equal equals, what we have here, equals equals C. We need to just records. Actually, it seems like it's a stack. We can definitely use a stack here, and I assume it's gonna be a little bit better. Okay, let me write down this here. Records, remove records length, record size -1, and then else if op equals, so it's probably capital C, equals D, then and say have integer result equals 0. So if you're gonna remove that, you're gonna result minus equal records, so this one. Get records size -1. I guess remove add, and then if it's equal double, so the double should do the following. So it should double the previous one. Okay, so we have double, so let's add, and then records get, and then we are multiplied by 2, and then result was equal, and then else if operation equals plus. We need to record the new score with some of the previous scores. First add this one, it's get size -1, and then plus size -2. And then else it's gonna be integer basically. Records add integer value of op, and then we need again do this result update, then this result update, and in the end we need to return the result. So let's test it. So officially it's what's it? What's the minute? 17th minute. Let me quickly check what they have here. So plus. So let's say you have this ops and the output. We have int expected output close at 30. Solution, continuous solution, and then int output solution call, and then ops. Past equals output expected output system print one test one plus past and then failed. Okay, then let's write it, check it. So 5, we have like string operations. Is it C? No. Is it D? No. It's gonna be plus, result gonna have 0, so plus, no. We convert 5 to integer, and we add that to the records, and we update the result, so the result gonna be 5. Then we have 2. In this case, again, we have blah blah blah, not that, we add 2. We do the update the result? Yeah, we do. So we add the result gonna be 7. Then we're gonna have C. We get the second value is like equals 2, like basically the index 1, but the value is 2. We remove it and we subtract it from the result, so the result is going to be 5. Then we're going to have double. As a double gonna come here, and it's going to be double the last one. Last one was 5. So we'll have 10 here, we'll add it, and we update the result is going to be 15. And then you're going to have a plus next operation, the last one. Okay, and then going to be plus. So it was 5 plus 10, 15. So we add 5. Okay, so we add this one. 5 plus 10 gonna be 15, and we add the records. Okay, it's set to the records, and gonna be 15 plus 15 gonna be 30. So should run. Not really size. Remove add. Remove. Uncode. Okay. Okay, let me try to run it here. Where is this submit button? Just I don't know where is the submit button. Okay, submit. Okay, so 20 what minutes I spent on it? 22 minutes. So I consider this pass. Let's think about how we can improve this. So I assume that if you do this linked list here, it should improve significantly. So we have not even linked list. So let's say we have stack here, and we have stack here, and then we gonna record get. So we're gonna records pop, and then JS R, and then records pop, and we're gonna subtract the result R, and then records we need this one. If the double, so we need to go just records peak and peak here, peak, and then result push result. Okay, records peak, so push, and then again records peak. And then if the equal sign, we're gonna need two records int one equal records pop, and then int val2 equals records again pop, and then it's just peak, and then we need to do this records push val1, and then records push val1 plus val2, and then we need to add val1 plus val2. 2. And then if no, then we need to just records push, and then result plus equal records pick. Let's check this one. Runtime error. Result need records pick. Oh, just minus well, minus value, and here is gonna be value. Okay, it's even worse than that. How about I use very long array here? Let's say we have integer, like something like that, records, new integer. So we're gonna have maximum 1000 operations. So 1001, and then integer record pointer ptr equals 0, and then pointer gonna point to the last operation. Last operation -1. So we're gonna have pointer always point to the last operation. So if it equals 1, we're gonna go result value equals records ptr -1. Oh, so we can have just pointer, we subtract it, and then pointer -1. If it equals double, so we need to get the current pointer, records ptr ++ equals records records pointer by 2, and then we're gonna add the records pointer ptr. I even can do this minus. Yep. So if operation is equal to plus, so we need just to write down like something like this. Records pointer ++ equals pointer minus pointer plus records pointer -1, and then we need to just update the current results. And then if it's this one, so records pointer ++ equals integer or value, and then we're gonna just update the results. Okay, let's run it. Result. Okay, int result equals 0. Interesting. What's happening here? Might messed up with these pointers. Let's Actually, I'm doing that for the first time. I saw that quite interesting technique using competitive programming. Um, mm, yeah. So I use. So let me check quickly if I can just do this one without this fancy one-liners. Pointer plus plus. So we're gonna have pointer plus 1, and then pointer plus plus equals pointer, and then here pointer plus 1 plus plus. Interesting. Let's check what's the complexity of this one. Okay, but why I was not doing that with this one? Let me check. One by one. Let's do this one by one. Okay, so I guess this one calculates it. What if I... So it calculates the pointer before assigning. So it increments the pointer before assigning. I thought that it's like it's gonna first get this one, say the index assigned to the value, and then, okay, not to confuse myself, I'm gonna do this one, pointer minus 1 is, okay. So it should be like this. Let me check. No, still not right. If I do this fancy. Yep. Pointer plus plus. How about this? Yeah, it says like yeah, it should first you should increment the pointer and then assign it. No, just like this, pointer plus 1, then do this. Theoretically, we can like do like this, and then pointer -1, and then pointer -2. And I assume it doesn't change. It doesn't change if I move the pointer ++, if I make it prefix. Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. It always calculates it first, I assume. Oh no, it matters. So first pointer ++, and then this one. And here like pointer also ++, and then run. Okay, I think I can wrap up. Let me quickly check this one. This was my solution. No, it wasn't my solution. They seemed to do this final O of n loop, but it's still like two O of 1 over 1 O of 1. It doesn't matter. It's still constant. And here they do this if else. I wonder why nobody is using case, switch case. Array list, as I said. This one was with stack. This one expected. Who is doing here what? Push. Okay, it's stack again with some println. Okay, memory. Let's check the memory. What's the most efficient one? Stack. And we have, okay. Stack, because I guess it's more like linked list. Actually, it's vendor. Java implementation stack class in Java. So it's class, it's basically a vector. Yeah, vector is an old name for the, I guess, for the array list. It supports like concurrency, I guess. Okay, I think I played a lot with this task. I think it's pass because I solved it within like first 22 minutes. I ran the testing. I drafted the algorithm. I figured out that okay, we cannot use two integers. We need to use like O of n array size or whatever, like stack or array list. So I started coding around on 10 minutes, completed around on 19, something like that, then started to manually test it, didn't find any errors there, then ran it on a given test, and then ran it in Leetcode. And then in the follow-up, it 20 minutes I came up with two other solutions, one based on the stack and the other one is based on the just simple plain array, and that like improved the runtime significantly, and the stack improved the memory. Yeah, that's it.